So, for the reasons I have to slowly guess the point. $3, $3, $3. How much do you know about the BBO system? It is not really a lot, but this time, yeah, not really a lot. That's why before we start any games, I would just waste a little bit. Oops. Hold up. Let me place it on the screen. Don't really worry because I have been beginning to at least understand the whole thing, how it works at least. At least I have known the neutron thing, which means that if there are no more cards, the suits you can use, no other suits will prevail, and the 6+1 was, which means one club, which means at the end of the round you have to get 7 or more. Tricks taken in order to win, but the club is in case you have no more cards. Following the suits the bidders do, which means I will make it. I will make a little bit. Because the bidding strategy isn't yet the thing I am mastering of, but I'm still going for it. Some mistakes I have made. That is the same as I did with Mahjong. For real. The day I began to be adapted into it, the day when I finally know the whole thing. I have moved to a bigger screen. Eh? So you just bought a new screen, eh? Right. So the pause must not make sense. Oh, sure. CKB, which is Roman key card, Blackwood. The bidding is opening jump. Let's start with the opening bits. Opening bits. One club. The basic approach could be free. 4 3 3 3 3 4 3 3 or 4 4 2 3. Two club response is forcing inverted. One diamond, usually 4, and that's 4 4 3 2. 4 4 3. That's 11. Oh, that is the 13 cards. Let's start with the majors first. One heart or one spade. I'm making sure it's going properly. Majors. One heart or one spade right here, right? Normally show 5 in all seeds. One club with 5 to 5 in spades and clubs. 1M, 2M. It is not yet. And this is going to be something I have to go ahead and learn after at least understanding how I can play the strategy in general, because the thing of one or no trump, by understanding how I can hit the trick or to make the opponent unable to win. Bidding is mainly like a coordinate. Okay. So I still don't know what HCP is, so let's take a look at it. Just both points and suits you mostly hold. Okay. Because I what's one stop with 5-5. High call points. Oh, finally. Finally got understood about this. Damn. The main thing is to understand that at least how I can play the bridge properly. Total points is high card points and length points. I'm also taking a look at the lane. Nope. Uh, opening jump with bid. One club to any suit with 3 clubs, for example. Promises 6 plus card. 17 to 20 high card points. My main points might be more like understanding the main way I can do the best on playing the bridge. But yes, I still have to make some studies regarding the scoring, because if you lose, you can find a way to minimize your lose or maximize your win. You do the penalty tricks or something. The penalty double or redouble or something, which is the thing I might have to learn on this episode. I remember the days where I don't even manage. That is about 10 years ago when I was supposed to be grade 3 or something. I managed to at least understand some methods on Mahjong, but I just don't know. I mean, that time I didn't even know how I could play it and win it properly. And that is, I'm sorry, but it's went into off-topic thingy. So, okay, let's keep on here, which is the bridge. Why don't you change your hand? I mean, in terms of experience, that indeed it is not going to be exactly the same with Mahjong. But I mean, when it came to the mind when I first touched Mahjong, and it is almost the same when I first began to learn how I could play the bridge. It feels like almost the same. But in bridge, you are supposed to play with the deal's hand in itself. Yeah, I know, and I used to play the Black Queen when I was literally the elementary school, where there was a library with some computers where I go whatever. There were some of my old memories. That's they had online services. You could play the Black Queen or even the Breach, if I recall correctly. That that time I already have some recognition, but I didn't know how I could play that either. So that's why it's somehow sparking my way on playing these games again. So the main point is that my previous episodes was like I would play it recklessly. It's real. It's more like, and you have made a good job when it came to stating the problems directly. There was an auntie doing the same thing, but he, if he did not, and I recommend 60-second bridge with remote description. For that matter, I also have the Peter Hollands. Do you have the channel ID for that matter? Because I will go through that too. Because in YouTube it is not here. Or is that the website? Never mind. I will check it out immediately. Oh, got it! Learn Bridge Online. Everything you need to succeed at Bridge. Membership includes free access to hundreds of short, precise, and interactive bridge lessons. Are helpful if you know most of the concept of bridge. Yeah, that's exactly what I did, what I mentioned. And I literally have 2 videos saved on my watch later list for this. But the lessons might not be really. I mean, for the 60-second wage, for now. I repeat, for now. Because my money chain is kind of going tighter on the later dates, and never mind. I will pay in annual anyway. But anyway, let's back to the point. I prefer playing at least one game here and see what I can do. You need to understand most of the concept written in the system notes. One level of core. So the thing is probably this first. It's difficult to describe precisely how GIV defends. It doesn't use rules and guidelines like humans often do. But GIB system, as said, is more like human. So, of course, as my let's pause the defense player and go along with overviews. Let's see. Hold up. The top page. Okay. The overview 2/1, 2-1 or something. Game force with 5 card majors. Strong no trump. Strong 17 plus. Jump shift. Quick 2 break bits and a strong artificial 2 fade. 2/1. Okay. Really honest. I know that I don't want to repeat the same mistake again. 제가 so just a first concept is to catch on is 5 card majors. Let's say my reading is kind of worse than I'm ever since I no longer in school because I don't want to write in hand. I mean, it is far less approachable for me to write anything in real life using a pencil or something. 5 card majors. Okay, there you are. Wonderful. Balance it. 15 to 7 HCP. So the common thing is 4432. Opens 1 diamond. 5 card major. 17 with 5 card major as 18. Strong. Artificial. More than 22 high card points. Let's do some follow-ups too. Because if you have regular opening points, 12 to 21 points, and more than 5 major suit cards, you open one of that major. Which means that do I make the bet of like 1 NT or 2 NT accordingly? I see. Okay, of course, because all these suits are means for convenience. Oh, there are differences, right? Let's go for it further. So the club and diamonds are going to be a smaller. Oh. Oh, so that's 1 for the conservative, or slightly if it is more stable for 2, we might be going to 2, right? The thing is, hey, the thing I need to understand is not just the scoring system. It's by also understanding how those cards are made. I mean, how those cards are structured, like the points, the high card points, the normal points, and whatever it is relevant. So the common two-node trump is like, oh, if you have a regular opening values but don't have bypass the major, you open one with a minor. So I also need to understand what the minor and the major hit at here means, because that could be a nightmare for me, because I haven't been playing this for more than a decade. So 1M, 2M, 2 major or something like. Nope. So that's called a better minor. You open one of the minor suits that you have more. So basically, if I have minor points, the main thing I'd still have to understand is the big problem, because maximization is the strategy, and it seems I don't guess the overall scoring systems, but I really want to have a try again, but it is not going to go well on the previous episode. Never mind, let's move on. Feeling is a matter, are matters of ranges. Of course, if you don't have a if you don't have enough major cards, you are not going to grab your teammates and make a high threshold, but then you shrink the range of points which you have. So I might have to understand how I know the points, because if the high card points is like the aims is 4, 3, 2, 1. So then the bidding method, we're going to shrink the range of points, right? It should make sense. But unfortunately, should I at least make one presentation thingy? My coupons is just what it's written here. So let's make a written table or teaching table. If you really want to do, I will make this. Anyone who is watching this video up for it. So I will see options. So the teaching table start the table, and that means back seating. Oh, okay. Back says it. Let me. You can do a little back seating. Back seating. Ah, damn it. The process of pause. The pause accent, because I really like that accent, the British ones. And I'm still processing about the accents I'm doing, because my English speaking is kinda better. Okay. I won't be able to believe myself that I turn into British accent. Okay. So the East, which is the opponent, have the 1 spade, 11 to 21 high card points, which is 12 to 22. And I will do another 33 complete rounds, which is 12 rounds, approximately 12 rounds. So the East has declared, it has 12 to 21 points and more than 5 spades in his or her hand, which is the estimate. And I have 4 spades, 4 hearts, 3 clubs, and 2 diamonds. Of course, we only get 4 cards. Yeah, it is slightly balanced, but I don't really get 12 extra CP. So I think that is 2, 2, 4, 4. And that's how I ended up the 12 high card points. Because the 2 to 10 are going to be the matter we're talking about. There's no way to participate in the auction. Yeah, because if I do the auction here, if I bid, I understand it. So I wanna ask if I do the bid, I'm going to end up failing the opponents, I mean the teammates. But this one is going to be the pause. So the West has raised it into 2 states. You need 5 or more cards to overcall. So if I go with the problematic 7, which it is not going to happen, but it is only meant to be a test. So don't worry, I'm not going to press anything on it. This place is here. So the West, it might mean that they have something better and can slam us over. So when we decided to pause and nobody else is going to claim it, the bit is further. Does that mean the opponent free space as 6 to 10 points? So the West right now, if I pause, they have to have a goal that they must get 8 tricks in order to win the round. If they lose the advantage, we will win over due to that penalty. Why else your team have 8 cards of a suit is crucial to separate trump suits. One out your team have. But it seems the opponent does not have good cards according to his past, right? Because if someone is going to be guaranteed to make a grand slam, for the 8 card Tarusha is called a fit. But the problem is, I knew that if the opponents fail to get 8 strikes taken or higher, they will be losing points to us because they could not keep up with the promise. But the other side of it, how can I do the thing? But of course, I haven't been playing for a decade, but backseating a little until I really began to understand it is hardly important. So there's no appropriate bit for now. The previous episode is very clear that when I did that, I didn't know how I did this kind of bidding and I went on a bit and lost. Of course, pass it. Which means 2 spade east. Hey, I know. That's why I paused it. So let's begin with the thing. So the main thing is going to be the defensive way, which means we have to be conservative. In this round, might be going with the ace or something. So assume that it's going to be ace or of a heart or the club ace. Maybe we can do one on ace. Or we can do one on heart or club. By the first card of the first strike. Open and lead. the first strike over the lead. So, it's going to be more like making the A first, or it's a smaller number. Otherwise, I will make the card. I might not even know. So I will attempt to play a card of ace. This is that or asking you all the time, but I'd rather not doing it all myself, especially when I know myself that I don't know, really don't know, and including my opinion and reality. So your suggestion is going to be diamond number 9 here. So on the east corner, because the ace, nobody's going to get it. My take is obviously not fate number 3, because if you get the high card, but you're not going to win anyway. Yep. But the problem is, at here, it is guaranteed for the opponent. Yeah, because someone, we don't have even higher cards. If we end up playing the higher card, it's going to be a waste. So, it's here. Of course, this time I cannot waste any cards here. We think maybe the highest card will be useful here, because no one else has the better card, and the queen, when I play it again, it is going to be the largest. So here comes the queen. We got it again. The other side of it is going to be a card. Wait up! So the hold up is in. I don't think I have checked it. What's North how to play it. By the way, you can use the VTR. Roll back this live stream tape on the bar you're seeing. You will be able to trace it back, because I have enabled that VTR. I mean the DVR, specifically if you missed it out. But my primary take is going to be ace, because all the other 3 cards are going to be on the waist. What do you think? At least. Okay, hold on. So, let's begin with what you have. On the other side, I will have to postpone my upcoming live stream. Would happen on, which was supposed to happen on 9 p.m. Top number 2. So roll the next live tape for now, and the more conservative playing, which is number 2, 10, Jack, and 7. Ah! Never mind. But here, I might be taking number 9, but exactly because someone is using a Jack, Queen might be better. See? So, the other side is going to be Hearts A. Ain't here. But the North seems not having enough. What do you think? Because if I go with the ace and the opponents still have the cards on ace, they won't be able to draw the spade. Yep. Heart A. Of course. But I have no more cards here, which is defeating the purpose. But there are no more high cards. And any cards they have here, if there's no way I can win this here. See? Jack, 3, 6, and I can only go with number 9. King, Jack, 6, 3. Obvious. That's how they did it, which is minus 110. It makes sense, because it fails. They take the rest of the tricks. So my main take is going to be about they already have so many high card, better cards, but we don't have enough high cards for the strategy. But if we bet it's much higher, there's absolutely no way we could win. If they go higher, we must be losing it worse. So this one we have 3, 4, 5 high cards, which is 3, 3, 6, 8, 9, 13 high cards. Did I pause or something? Because I know that the suits we have are too balanced. It is another flat hand because there are no explicit advantage here. Of course, this situation is going to be a pause. So the North seems doubling the suitable bit, which is going to be pause too. So the North has decided to double it. No, I'm just kidding. So the North wants to make it double on East. It's not a double against East and West, right? So that's... Oh! So I thought that double doesn't really make sense for my initial. Ah. So, for that, I was supposed to be doing or wasting it, or just. But the Wii is paused it. You cannot just pause just because you have paused it once. Makes sense. But I couldn't get it back. Damn it. But anyway, let's begin with. Oh. I made a bad decision here. What a shame. Because I only have one ace here. Okay. Of course, because I don't have anything orders. Let's begin it. Pause. We have at least 6 cards. 6 hiker points, which I have plans on. Number 1. So the number 1 is going to be NT, no Trump. No, it's not going to be a no Trump here, but if I I might be doing the no Trump because it is too flat. So Queen is going to be 2, Ace 4, King 3, Jack 1. So we have 3 Queen, 6 points, 2A, 4 plus 4, 8, 8 plus 6, 14. And King 3, number 17. But it's going to be 1 NT because it's too flat. But to begin with, it's going to be something like King because. But I don't really. Pause it already? No. Oh, the previous when I did the 1 NT, very often it's already paused it out and the game begun. Seems like they don't have a better card set than I do. If the person is going to be K, even myself, it's going to be that. Because we got the king here, will make no sense to make a queen, wasting our cost, our high costs. Which means here, I might be preferring to have a 2 here, so that I can play a. The Queen Hearts. What? Sorry. Probably the delay, but because there's no Trump. Some kind of a problem. If you have cards that you are sure to win, just leave them, especially in No trump. Exactly. Because when there are no more hearts, that means the suits, which I have the 4 here, but the other 3 has no more diamonds, we're going to win that trick. Which means I personally will go for the ace heart because it is going to be more likely winning for this bit. I mean for this trick. So what do you think, eh? So the club number 4 is better than that. Club number 4, and then we go to the jack here accordingly. Ah, so we come with the jack. We have the queen. Because even if we don't have ace, because I have the ace discarded, Q and K are going to be the highest. But I would like to go with the king or something, because king is going to be highest. Which I will go with the approach of king. What do you think on this instead? Okay, let's begin it. Begin with it. Obviously, the no trump makes me to go with queen the club. Or just make someone to check if someone has the key on it. That's why I might wish to play with the heart and then the queen. But if we play the ace, basically we are going to number 8. Let's see how it goes. It's on the left anyway, but we don't have any more cards here, which is going to be number 5. And we don't have any more cards here. 9. And, well, oopsie. 9. Let's made the shit up. This card hearts number 5. I did, which is here. So I will do another ace heart if I could. Oopsie. And then we got it. It's going to be a queen. At least for this. So I will be slowly attempt it. Heart number 7. And then we come with queen. No, it's going to be jack now because someone has already took the king here. No point making the queen, but I will. If I do that, I'll personally do with the jack. Heart number 7, queen. So I will come with the jack approach. No way, we lost it. Seven. This won't make a huge difference anyway. And yes, it is. 9. Lost it. 6 tricks taken, minus 50. Unfortunate because it's 1 point away. You're supposed to win from the side with the queen heart. So the opponent has paused, but we hold up. So we have 8 points, poker points for now, and 9, 11, 14, and we have 6 diamonds at here. What? You aren't waiting for my decisions. Ah! So we come with the results. The problematic thingy. So I will still keep this, service a little while, and see how you do with this one now. So the east has passed it. We were doing just fine, and you weren't paying attention to my thinking process. Ah, we. The problem is the the last part of the tricks. There was a reason. Makes sense. So the one with the diamond on. Of course, because we have 6 diamonds, the personal. If I will have the higher risk, I would come with 2. So I press the button for the 1 diamond, and looks like the teammates wants the 1 spade instead. And if I could go for it, I might wish to go with the no trump. 2 diamonds. Hey, it's going to be nonsense because someone is guaranteed to win it. But here, I don't think someone has. The others have no other cards to play with, because at here we might be going with the 4 instead. Play the queen. Because at this moment I might be foreseeing that the West has actually the ace and dots winning the bit. I mean winning the trick. See? Then. But we are not going to win this trick anyway. Oh, now it makes sense. It's slowly making sense now. But for this one, I might be taking the ace here. At least I will be winning one. So let's begin with the ace or something. Or just wait how you do on. Queen and diamond. Looks like it works. With the 5 spade. 9 diamond. Uh-oh. Seven. 6. Oh! 3 spade. Jackpot. No way. It's lost. 10. We have. Wait. Do you mean wait or way? We were not playing it efficiently. But we're not going to win anyway. Which is. Oh, we got the diamond anyway, but someone already got the chance. Seven to 6. So someone got the 7. We got 6. And it failed. Which is of course a high penalty. We could end up with one less. But the card, well, they have something better in terms of their card. I see what the problem is. Let's go ahead then. Aiula. Kyoko. So let's begin with spelling the names. Just because you have the best card doesn't mean you should win with it. Will it eat? Wasting the best card. Sometimes might be even worse if we begin with the best card, making someone else to know that you have a lot of things and they will combat that accordingly. Sometimes it's worth playing efficiently if you aren't lucky enough to win with a lower one. Sometimes I will have to do the conservative approach when I cannot do it better. But it seems I failed to do that as well. So let's go for the next one, and this one has somehow the better card. Because I would prefer only one club. But if for approach it's going to be one heart. Let's go with it, eh? So the knob seems coming with two hearts. Major's a priority. But at this point I might be going for three hearts, but that's going to be a stupid move if I fail again. Do you have any time tomorrow? Because I will be here once again for this one. Because within the next 10 minutes, I will be switching into another live stream, but three clubs here. So, should I go with the three clubs or just pause it? Kind of confused, but I will see how it goes the bit. So, let's go with the three club here. Is it? But we don't even have the club. Oh, no, hold up. I thought it was the diamond. I ended up confusing. Sorry. Sometimes it's called cloffer. So let's begin with the great cloffer or club, which is here. And uh-oh. Pause. Oh, I realized it. We only get three suits here. So, see what you get here. Because I prefer king. And let's cheese. Eh? It's going to be low heart for sure because the previous one. Oh, the previous one was 8 hearts. I did not play the queen here because even for the 8 hearts, it's going to work. Let's see. So we're going to play the queen or something. So what do you think right now? Because I want to play another. No, 3 hearts. Okay. And then queen. 3, 7, 3, and then queen. Okay. But then I will prefer ace here when I assume the other sides of both other sides don't have still have diamonds, but they don't have a better fit because all jack. Let's see, because someone must be having an order. Or I will be playing ace here in case. Looks like someone already knows what I'm doing. 9 heart. Okay. So someone must be lacking heart. Which means I will be going with the 5 diamond. Jerry. Yes, Vader. But if that would work, four club. Okay. Oh, I forgot that because the opponents forgot. I mean, the opponents did not get that either. So let's begin with the 3. I'll just get another 10. Because most likely we'll begin another quick. Granted to have probably the best card you have. We have to begin with the 9 spade. 9, 10. But this one is going to make no sense, but it's going to be part A in order to secure that. But I already saw that the West has no more cards when it comes to hearts. But I personally will go with this one. Dude, there's no way you can fly here. Especially with a queen or just ace. Because the ace is still here and it's the trump. Okay. Which is the club. Queen, king, queen. 8. Yeah. 4, which is going to be 10. But I personally would come with 10. If the other team is going to have an order, we have lost it. So we have to go with the 10. 2, 7, 4. We have another 9. Jack. We've lost it. Five. Minus 100. It's 2 tricks behind it. By the way, would you mind coming back tomorrow? Probably the when it is so soon wasn't wise. But there was no choice. You're not going to win anyway, but what is the major difference? But if this does make sense, if you play the ace earlier, will result in a bigger loss. Otherwise, it would be better to have a bet on. What do you think? Because I will have to go for the left for that too. The point is to make contracts. So the contract is about the objective and losing the least if you are unable to do that. I'm sorry, I'm now over time when it comes to the upcoming live stream. But don't worry, tomorrow probably at my lunchtime I will be here again for another 2 to 3 hours, or at least 1 hour. Before you leave, make sure you study more at 60-second bridge. 60-second bridge is probably not yet, but I am going to put it into the list I have to study on. I'm going to make tomorrow another practice. But good thing. It's going to be very helpful. Oh. Busy. I will do another live stream dedicated for this case and see what happened. So 5 minutes later, we will be going for the Left 4 Dead number 2. Stay tuned.